So this morning, U.S. stock futures for the Dow, S&P 500, and the Nasdaq turned lower following a weaker than expected ADP May jobs report, which showed only 37,000 payroll additions against an anticipated 110,000, prompting President Trump to call for the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates. This economic news overshadowed individual stocks movement, where CrowdStrike fell after its earnings report despite beating some estimates. Now, yesterday, Bank of America upgraded Boeing stock from a neutral to a buy rating, raising its price target to a new Wall Street high of $260 per share. Jefferies also raised their price target for Boeing from $230 to $250 per share, also maintaining a buy rating. Now, based off my analysis, I have a price target for Boeing stock at $236 per share, and that's if Boeing can get back and stay above $214. Now, one of today's biggest losers was Tesla stock after seeing a pullback of over 3.5%. With that said, I will be going over key levels to watch on Tesla stock, so stay tuned for the rest of the video. Now, before moving on, let's take a listen to what I said about Broadcom in my previous video. Above 228, Broadcom has resistance at 247 and at 255. If the bulls can push the price above 247, I want you guys to look for a run to 255. So looking at the current chart, you can see that Broadcom did exactly what I just said after breaking above resistance at 247. Tomorrow, Broadcom will be reporting earnings. So in today's video, I will cover the stock and give you guys all the important levels to watch. With that said, here's a list of all the stocks that I'll be covering in today's video. The first stock is going to be Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. Next is Nvidia, ticker symbol Nvda. Broadcom, ticker symbol AVGO. Palantir Technologies, ticker symbol PLTR. Next is going to be Upstart, ticker symbol UPST. And last but not least, ticker symbol AAPL, Apple. Let's go ahead and start with ticker symbol TSLA, Tesla. Now, like I mentioned earlier, Tesla's stock was down over 3.5% today. Now, according to reports, the reason for Tesla's share price sliding today was due to the fact that this is the 5th straight month of declining sales in key European markets. Going forward, I want you guys to keep your eyes on these important levels. So after getting rejected at 361, Tesla's current support is going to be at 329. If the stock falls below 329, then look for a 9% pullback to 298. If that level breaks, then look for a further pullback to 277. From current price, that's going to be a decline of 16%. Now, above current support, Tesla has resistance at 361. If the stock can get above 361, then look for a run to 390. Now, if you'd like to know how I got my target price at 390, this is what I did. I measured from here to here, just like this, here to there. And then I move this over to the last touch off this trend line, and that's how we get 390. Moving on to the next stock, ticker symbol Nvidia. So currently Nvidia is running into my 140 resistance zone, which includes the prices of 139 to 143. If Nvidia can't get above that level, then look for a pullback to 132. And if 132 failed to hold as support, I want you guys to look for a pullback to 124. Now, if Nvidia does break above my 140 resistance zone, then I want you guys to look for a run to 148. From current price, that's going to be an increase of 5%. Overall, I'm looking for more downward price action on Nvidia stock, and this is due to the fact that the Nasdaq is currently in overbought conditions, and once the Nasdaq starts pulling back, it's going to pull big tech down with it. Let's now take a look at Apple, ticker symbol AAPL. So looking at the chart, current support for Apple is going to be at 197. If the stock breaks below this level, then look for a pull down to 183. If Apple can stay above 197, then I'm looking for a retest of 211. And if Apple can break above resistance at 211, then look for a run to 222. So based off this bear flag, if Apple does end up invalidating this pattern, I'm looking for a run to at least 211 and then to 218. And to the downside, your target is going to be at 190. Let's now go ahead and take a look at ticker symbol UPST, Upstart. Currently, Upstart is holding firmly above support at $46 per share. If the stock ends up falling back below that level, then look for a pull down to $41 per share. If that level breaks, then look for a further pullback to $32. Now, as long as Upstart can stay above $46, I'm looking for a run to $56 per share. And if the stock can break above this resistance, then I'm looking for a run to $71. And right now, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate to you guys how I got $71 as a price target. So I measure from there to there, and then I measure from the low, which is the last touch off this trend line right here. And bam, that's how we get $70 per share as a target price. The next stock is Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. So currently Palantir is holding above support at 122. If the stock can stay above this level, then I'm looking for a run to my price target at 144. Now, if Palantir falls back below 122, then I'm looking for a pullback to 108. And if that level breaks, then I'm looking for a further pullback to $95 per share. Let's now take a look at ticker symbol AVGO, Broadcom. Now, from recent lows, Broadcom stock is currently up over 88%. So in my previous video, when Broadcom was trading around 242, I said if the stock could get above 247, then look for a run to 255. That was a gain of 5%. Now, how far can Broadcom stock continue to run? Based off the technicals, 281 will be my first target, and my second target would be at 304. So in order for the stock to hit those price levels, it needs to stay above 247. If Broadcom falls back below 247, and look for a pullback to 228, and below 228, the next level of support is going to be at 210. With that said, if you guys like this video, then go ahead and leave a thumbs up. And if you're currently watching and you're not yet subscribed, do consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.